Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Artifact Plundering Simulator 2017. I guess we gotta go with the next year, because it's 2016, but we gotta go with the year ahead. That's how that works. We just got done killing an ancient murder boss inside of this level. It looks a lot like this guy, but bigger and scarier. And he dropped an ancient, powerful relic that's all purple and evil. And it has something to do with the Waystone magic that keeps this whole world running. Lumastone, as it is known. And that was kind of the big thing with this particular version of the alpha. And we gotta go give it back to Agnes, or Agnes, back at the start of this little Duncan Dunjaroo.
I just dread the way up.
Yeah, Sly may have fallen and broken most of his body several times, so I can't say that I blame you for that reaction. I'm having trouble walking onto that ledge right now. There we go. Gotta jump off early. Also gotta keep working with my new sledgehammer, swapping people. What do they call that on Game Grumps? The Whap Goblin? Swapping people?
I don't think that one is in the Evil Guy's book.
Wonder how we're supposed to get out of here. Because there's no rope. I guess we just dig. You either get
the old Minecraft style.
never dig straight down into lava, but if you can get your ass up that way, you go ahead and do it. Alright, what was the old trick? Making like a shitty spiral staircase, I think it was. Or just making a straight up stairs. It leads to bacon eventually, probably. And also a little bit of iron. Away we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. So there's not really been a terrible lot of other news going into the holiday season. Just everyone trying to sell their wares. Because Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Was that a person?
Yes, the Khajiit.
Oh, yeah, it's Khajiit. Was that a name of the person, or was that the species?
No, it's species. They just refer to themselves in the third person because they aren't very smart, I guess.
Or very stealthy, as they claim to be, as I saw dragons walk up behind and maul them on more than one occasion on the road. But that's just how stuff works in Skyrim. Like, random vendors just get mauled, and then they somehow, like, regenerate like weird Cylons off-screen when you're not looking. And the remastered edition that they were trying to make for the next leg of the adventure, still full of all the old shitty Bethesda bugs that have been around for forever. Like being able to pick up a plate and whiff into a wall. Found that rather disappointing.
We have already dished out enough hell on that.
You're not wrong. Oh, I think we're almost at safety, Sly. I can see grass. And I don't just mean weed because I live in Colorado. We don't all smoke 50 things a day, people. Everyone settle down. You having fun, you having fun down there, Sly? Trying to figure out my weird janky path?
No, just getting some iron.
I see. Ooh, there's a lovely little cottage when we're done, molesting magic. So I guess this must mean that we're getting very close to starting to manipulate Lumastone? I'd hope so. We've been kind of dinking around a little for a while.
Yes, the Home Builders Guild, or whatever they're called, they already gave us a quest to, like, the very basics. They give you, like, oh, here's a pressure pad that we want. Go do stuff.
Oh, like when you're first starting to learn redstone in Minecraft kind of deal. All right.
Yeah, it's like, I find that they're basically the same thing.
Yeah. Alright, Agnes Black, or Agnes Black. Well, this is new. Good find, recruit. I've never seen one of these, but it looks like a lot like the treasure, Amber. Try taking it to that weird lady back at the city who, like, screams about witches and magic all the time. I bet she can do something with that. You betcha. Oh shit, that is something we could talk about. Speaking of, like, weird screaming noises for, like a name of something. Have you heard about the Chinese version, or the Chinese ripoff of the Amazon Echo?
I have heard of it. I didn't really look into it, to be honest.
Can you let our viewers know what the name of it is?
I don't think I can, Larry.
It's the ling ling ting bing. I'm not even making this. I'm not even making this shit up. It's like a bunch of racist sounding shit. And basically you just say this to like the little pedestal and it lets you order stuff off of like, I think their version of Amazon is called Alibaba? And yeah, it's just the Amazon Echo with like a weirder name.
Oh, that's so racist, I don't even.
It is the best. So that came out recently, and you know, I don't even think anyone can be mad at that. That's just great. I love it. Like, people accuse people, like, people, especially white guys in America, of being racist by saying shit like that. But then you just get that as a name for, like, an official product. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe 2017 is gonna be alright. Maybe it's gonna stop killing all the cool people. And start getting some of the ones I don't like. Alright, so we've got... This is actually a very anticlimactic tower. It wanted us to kill 5 raw bones, but there's not but like 1 in here. Ow. Ankles, why? Okay, gotta... Ladders are like the most ancient enemy in all of these games. How is like a ladder, proper ladder physics, not just day 1 in making a video game class? This is how you make ladders not suck. We made it into a book, too. Ladders for Dummies. How to make ladders not kill everybody and God.
They're just janky.
Well, at least they kind of added some realism to them, so if you jump off of a skyscraper and land on a ladder, you grab the ladder, yes, but you're gonna take that fall damage, buddy. You ain't getting out of this that easy. Which, having played Dishonored, and being able to, like, land on a guy from orbit and then just stab him, or mind control someone from orbit, that's a much needed change.
If only the second game wasn't such a bit of garbage.
Is it? I haven't seen anything about it, actually. Mostly because I'm not all that interested in playing it.
No, just like, performance issues.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because that, you know, what was that, Ubisoft still doesn't know what porting to PC is? You'd think by now they'd have, like, a dedicated team that makes that not stupid.
It's legit, like, my only thing that's stopping me from enjoying the game is those, like, laggy, like, framey stuff.
And it shouldn't really be a horrifyingly resource-intensive game. I mean, it runs on a console. And those consoles are like a couple generations off of the current generation of graphics now. There's really not an excuse any longer, but I don't know. I do know a lot of game devs that have told me that it's usually not that hard if you co-develop from the get-go, but that kind of implies that they wanted to spend the money to do that instead of trying to get cheap and just port it lazily at the end. Which a lot of companies do, which is kind of unfortunate. And it's kind of starting to bite them in the ass.
I can just take the controversial stand and say, oh, let's just follow Nintendo and just do for their own console.
Nintendo power? No, you want mobility. That isn't really mobility because the battery doesn't last that long. Make sure you got your extension cable out, kids. Tee-hee. Oh, Nintendo. Maybe
extension cable is not included. Extra for $20.99.
Maybe this will mean that they quit making, like, DSs, and they just start making everything one console. Because then I'd actually buy it, and then start recording it again. Even though Nintendo is also an asshole to YouTubers, because they're like, you made us free publicity? We want you to pay us for it. Yeah, that's not how that works, Nintendo. That's not how that works at all. You settle down.
Capture cards are usually so stupid expensive for whatever reason.
They're only like 80 bucks. The one I got is only like 80 bucks. The Elgato.
For the 3DS? Does that work on a 3DS?
Oh, so the 3DS, the trick with that, if you want to capture the mobile stuff from Nintendo, isn't that you need a capture card. It's that you need to send it to a guy who opens it up and modifies the graphics thing so that it gets like a cable that you can plug into it, so it gets HDMI or a USB out, which it wouldn't otherwise have. Trouble is, if you're not tech savvy enough to do it yourself and buy the kit for like $100 bucks, It'll cost you basically the same price
Give
as
me.
buying the thing in the first place to get it modified.
Yeah, so like I'm just spitballing here, but from what I heard, like people trying to capture cards for the 3DS is like, oh yeah, I had to pay like $500. Like, come on, guy.
Yeah, I mean, good on that guy for finding a lucrative business for himself, but Jesus Christ, that's kind of ridiculous at the same time. Because I can't imagine it really requires that much effort on his part to pop the son of a bitch open, solder a clip to the motherboard of the 3DS, and then put on the custom molded case that he's already got manufactured. But, I mean, that's just how market demand is. Like, well, where else are you gonna get it done? Nowhere, that's where. Just give me your money. Capitalism. It stings so good sometimes. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, and I had a 3DS from somewhere already, like, I probably wouldn't feel all that bad because I don't have a huge monetary investment in it. To just, you know, myself, just open it up with the guide that he provides and solder it on there. Because I've got the equipment to do that. And I have opened up and soldered around inside of my own phones to fix them before, after they've been in coffee and shit. So it's not like I'm not versed in phone and electronics repair. So that is a very realistic thing that I could do. Does this lady have another quest from me? She's got like a thing over her head. Tao Ying helps the city, but you should still be careful around her. Oh, she just has like additional pointless banter. Alright, well now that we've gotten some resources, let's go back to the old city of First Light and talk to Yao Mingles. See what she's got to say about my magic. I feel like in a universe like this, saying you've got the magic in, or I've got the magic in me is a nice way of saying I've got a magic suppository that I need to get rid of. It's starting...
Or she starts like very erotically like scratching herself, like, yes, give me that magic.
Like, alright lady, you're like almost 50, just settle it down. You are literally shooting my boner right now. Okay. Is that it? Oh, here we go. I hear Peregrine has sent you to me with something curious. I might know what this is, but I will have to study it to be sure. But there's not exactly a lot of shit in this world, lady. You should just look at this and say like, oh yeah, that's some sweet murder magic. Oh, it's beautiful. Please leave it with me. You can trust me to tell you what I learn. Well, you better, or I'll beat you to death with a rock, lady. This is not a fucking pro bono thing. I still can't open up any of my treasure ambers. There's still like 2 hours left on them. So, do I like... I guess I just leave. I guess I just leave and come back later. She'll hopefully have given me magic. Okay. That was like the coolest thing I've seen in the game for treasure amber so far, and she's just like, yeah, I'll look at it. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Peregrine, what do you got for me? Fabled preparation. This latest artifact unsettles me. We should prepare for the worst. What do you mean the worst? It's a lump of rock that glows. What the fuck is it gonna do? Call my mom and tell her about all the weird stuff I look at on the internet? She already knows. She's my mom. There's just things we don't talk about at Thanksgiving, alright, Peregrine? Alright? So anyway, we should prepare for the worst, just in case. You've been exposed to it the longest, and your safety is a priority. Soon you will enter fabled adventures, and I need you to wear a completed set of heroic forest armor to survive the increased dangers you will face. Yeah, alright. I guess I got an even murderier warhammer? Why not just wait and give this to me and not the other thing, Peregrine? You're like the shittiest, like, adventure master we've had. Oh yeah, I'm level 8 now. Sweet. There are just not a lot of quests that I really want to bother with. Okay, well that's fine. Let's see what's in the old mailbox. Let's all go to the mailbox. Let's all go to the mailbox. Let's all go to the mailbox to get judged by the AOL voice. Welcome. You've got mail. What are you wearing? You dress like a slut, Larry. I dress like a giant block of dirt. AOL voice, man. You can just settle it down. I guess I don't really have anything else to get in here. I guess I'll just go back to base, dump all my shit, and see about crafting me some of that Lumastone stuff. Homeward bound we go with my weird dirt hat. I'm keeping this hat forever, by the way, Sly. I will repair this to the detriment of my health. You still there, Sly? Oh, whoops, I guess I muted myself by mistake. But yeah, Sly, I'm going to keep this hat and to the detriment of my health. Forever.
As it should be.
Alright.
I was wondering, you were like awfully quiet, so I was like,
I was talking up a storm, actually. I might need to change my toggle mute button a little bit.
It just looks like me like a weird-ass key combination that you'll never stumble by mistake.
You'll never accidentally this ever. Okay, well, I've got a lot of junk building up. I got some new gloves, though. Yeah! I'm feeling sexy and spry. There we go. You already... Really, game? You gave me a duplicate recipe for the same fucking hammer, really? What was the point? You can't even give these to anybody. That's so dumb.
You can sell the recipes for something in the home builders thing, I believe.
Okay, well that might be useful. Let's build a little bit more furniture. I want to build me a funky table. That's gonna take me some planks. Let's go build me some of those puppy dogs. Give me like... shit, I don't know. Let's build like 12 more planks. Then... Let me look at my old quest log. Win 1 build-off contest, hand in 3 bone fragments. Complete a bunch of adventures. I don't know that I had a lot of quests for the builders except to go do stuff with random hobos. Which can be a bit hit or miss depending on what time you play this game, because the community in this alpha, while not tiny, is not as expansive as I had anticipated. Like, it can be a little bit tricky to find people to, like, complete those with. So I don't really
Yes,
need...
the people are there, but they don't seem to be a good place to gather. So everyone's just scattered about.
Yeah. So that's kind of hit or miss. What do I need to make carved stone? Stone chunk? Carved stone just requires any old stone block. Alright. We can make a couple of statues, too. That'll be nice and sexy. Let's just make a whole bunch of that. And we got all our planks of wood, so we go back over here to the wood-a-majig. And I'm gonna have it make me some sexy table, which is gonna take a while, actually. It takes, I don't know, 20-some seconds. Alright, that's my carved stone. And the
More than the average person's attention span, too.
Yeah, that's true. People on the internet are very short-attentioned. If you can get people onto, like, say, a video for more than 15 minutes, you can consider yourself the master of the interbutts. Oh, you need a lot of carved stone for this, actually. How much is still in here? I guess enough. Okay, in that case, let's open back up the old inventory, and I'm gonna start decorating this place. I'm gonna put this table over here by my my stove. Oh yeah, it's starting to look like a really fancy kitchen, Sly. It's gonna be great. Then I'm gonna build me a nice cool statue, and then we'll be good to go. I just need like 4 more pieces of carved stone, which it looks like it's gonna give me. That's 3, and 1 more is 4. So my advice, if you decide to get into this game and play around with it, is put your tools as close together as possible. Like, I kind of put them out so that they kind of surround the central point in this room, but I should maybe have just crammed them as tightly together as possible. Because that would have been a lot easier. Oh, that's going to take forever.
Move them at any time. You just have to be patient about it, really.
Yeah, I guess you can hold it to pick it up. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this, like... gonna put this like here. I'm gonna put this saw blade like right. I don't want to cover the cool glow thing on the floor, but I don't want to have a bunch of wasted space either. The dilemmas of being a creator. I'll just surround the little glowy part in the floor. That'll work better. So long as I can get out of here, I should say. No escape, Sly. There will only be Zool. There we go, that's doing a little bit better. Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas that you'd like me to decorate my lovely base, or like I should put like a wing for storage and like a wing for combat training and like a sky tower, go ahead and let us know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to oblige you folks at home. And until next time, I've been Larry, the Skysaga spelunking chupacabra, joined by Sly Copper, and we will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out FeedMePixels.com and twitch.tv/FeedMePixelsLive. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.